Well, hello again. This is Clarke. I'm just looking at this framing here. I didn't realize this is another part of my living room. Looks like I'm in church or something. I don't know, or I got a halo or something over my head. Anyway, that's uh, that's not the point why we're here. So you can just put up with it and listen to me as I finish out. We're going to talk about right path, wrong path, detours, and dead ends. Is there really such a thing? That's what we're going to look at today. A couple of weeks ago, I wrote a topic on dead ends. I put a post up on the Facebook about dead ends, and here's what I wrote. Never get upset or think that you have wasted your time if a path you are following reaches a dead end. It's not always about getting all that you think you will get at the end of the journey. It's more about all that you've learned and gathered on that journey. Some of my greatest adventures and growth have come from things that ended, and I had to pick another path. Allow life to lead the way and be present in every moment, regardless of where it takes you. God is our GPS. You can never really make a wrong turn because at the end of the road, He can give you a reroute. That's what a GPS does. Rerouting, go up and make the next left, a U-turn, start over again. So enjoy the trip. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Why do people get so uptight about making the right, is this the right path? It's got to be the right path. I can't be wrong. I just absolutely can't be wrong. Why not? You make a choice, something happens, it changes, you make another choice. Maybe that fear of being wrong or making a mistake or the dread of it not working the way you thought it was, maybe that comes from a domineering parent that wouldn't allow you to be wrong, wouldn't allow you to make a mistake. But who knows? I can't do anything about that. You have to deal with that yourself. But the other side of it that it might come from is the way people think about God. Think about God judging them, that God's just waiting for them to make a mistake. And that's one thing that maybe I can help you with, because I do not believe in any way, shape, or form that that is our God. Do we really think that God is up there withholding guidance and direction, thinking that, well, I'm just going to let them choose between door A and door B, and if they make a mistake, then I'm going to really let them have it? Is that the God you want? Certainly not the God I want. Not the God that I have. I used to have kids talk to me and ask me questions. Well, I want to go to the right college. What college does God want me to go to? And so I'd say, well, has He told you anything? Has He given you any guidance? And they'd say no. And I'd say, well, pick one. Whatever college you go to, He's going to show up there with you. He's going to go with you. He's going to make it happen. He's going to work with you, help you do things right. He's not waiting for you to make mistakes so that He can judge you or criticize you or, do something else. It's not about being wrong or being right. It's just a matter of making choices and doing the best you can. How big is your God? If you think that, God can't help you out if you make a mistake, how big do you think your God is? I believe my God is what He says in the book of Psalms, where He says, even if I make my bed in hell, God is there with me. I believe that. So it doesn't matter if I make a wrong choice, and I have, at least it seemed like it was wrong at the time. If I make a choice, I know that God's there, regardless of where it takes me, regardless of where I am. My God says you want to go over, under, around, or through this thing. And if you don't want to do any of those, then let's just back up and reroute. Make a new decision. Make a new choice. Let's start over. I believe that's the way God works with us. I believe that's the way life is. That we have that opportunity to live in that realm of being able to start over, regardless of the choices or decisions that we have made. I know people say, I don't want to waste my time, and why is this so hard, and why did this happen to me, and why did God let me go down this road? And now we're back to all the why questions, like we talked about in part one. Okay, looking for somebody to blame, looking for some situation, looking for some pity, looking for some victimhood, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. Let me give you a different perspective on this whole concept of right path, wrong path, detours, dead ends. Let me give you a different way to look at this. Every choice you make, every path that you've taken, every decision that you have, put in place has helped you become who you are. It has helped you learn. It has helped you get in touch with people, get in touch with yourself. It has really made you who you are. So everything, every path we've been down, every course we've taken, every thing we've been a part of, we've grown from it. We've become something from it. We learned maybe what not to do next time. We learned how to do something better this time. We learned more about ourselves. We learned more about others. This is what it's all about. I don't regret a single path that I've gone down. Now, I'm sure God has not always been pleased with some of the decisions I've made. I'm not saying I've been perfect, but what I'm saying is I don't regret the paths that I've been down. I don't spend time beating myself up about what I did this or whether I did that at the right time at the right place. Because the truth is, and here's something that would be very good for all of us to learn, is that whatever decision we made and whatever choice we made, we were doing the best we could at that time with what we had, with the way we viewed the world, with the way we viewed ourselves, with the way we saw everything around us. We were doing the best we could at that point in time. Now, was it the best? Probably not. But it was the best I could do, given what I was in and what I was doing and my state of mind and my state of belief and whatever. Okay, so you make the decision. I mean, that's what Paul did when he decided to go to Jerusalem against God's will. It was the best decision he could make at the time, given his heart for the Jewish nation and the Jewish people. Okay, he made a wrong decision. So God helps you take the next step. And that's the big key. That in this life, when we make choices, when we take steps, and when we choose paths, and something reaches a dead end, a detour, or we want to change the situation that we're in, one thing I can guarantee you is that God can give you the next step. The next step to get out of it, the next step to move forward, the next step. And it may not be the step that you anticipated. It may not even be the step you want, but it is the next step. And that's all we have to do is the next step. And then the next day we find out the next step. And we keep on from there. And that's what starting over is all about. So that's part 3 here for today. Tomorrow I'll do part 4, and the topic for tomorrow is you are unique. And that's important to know when you're starting over. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.